Is there a spirit that would like to communicate? Let us know by crossing the rods. Okay, thank you for that. Use both rods and point and show me where you're at. I'm out here in the field in a undisclosed location at abandoned property. I don't know how much I'll be able to walk around the grounds right now. The gate is blocked. Tonight, you know, people wanted to see some dowsing rods. So we're going to be breaking into some dowsing rod session. I do believe that there was a suicide nearby here. There was some other traumatic events, and I got a highway right near me, an interstate, where there was definitely some tragic accidents right here recently. So a lot of tragedy in this small little area that I'm in. So hopefully that'll bring some paranormal activity. I'm going to get out and show you guys a little bit of this property. It's a little spooky. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to get onto the property, but I wanted to be right here because it is an abandoned property that, like I said, there was a lot of tragedy that happened around here. You guys are so good. Like, you guys are such an amazing crowd. Every time you guys get in my chat, you guys are amazing. Thank you for all the support. Seriously. I'm in an undisclosed location, honey. I can't tell everybody where I'm at. Jeez. Plus the law might show up. Okay, so you can see that it's definitely barred up from vehicles, but you can see nice creepy property. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Again, there was definitely some tragedy. Now, again, all right, guys, I don't know. Yeah, you might think you know where I am. I don't know if you really know where I am. Let me just tell you guys, I probably, technically, I could be considered what's called, but you only live once, right? All right, guys. I do see. All right, guys. I gotta get out of here for a second, because, like I said, technically, I am. I just thought I'd bring you guys to this abandoned property. I thought we'd check it out, but it is gated up. See, you can see where my Jeep is. You can see where the gate is. So yeah, it's definitely a creepy place. Hi, Shelly. Hi everybody. It's good to see you guys popping in here. Yeah, we're definitely at a creepy location. It's all boarded up. As you can see, that shop back there was open. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a dowsing rod session. Well, we may go back in here, guys. We'll see. We may go back in here for a little bit, but for sure we needed to come check this out. And like I said, with some of the tragedies that are in this area, this would be a good place to do possibly a dowsing rod session. Let's see, I'm trying to think of how we're gonna do this dowsing rod session. Let's see, if I can, here, I got an idea. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Let's try to see if we can make any communication with any spirit. I hope the interstate's not too loud for you guys. Just looking for stuff. Okay, all right, guys. Can you guys see the dowsing rods? All right, I gotta focus. Let me focus. If there are any spirits that are present nearby us, if you'd like to communicate, let us know you're here by crossing the rods. Please cross the rods and let us know if you're present. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. Go ahead, uncross the rods, return the rods to center, please. Thank you. Okay. Are you a male? Are you a male? Cross the rods for yes. Or you can push the rods apart for no. Okay. Are you a female? Cross the rods for yes. Wow. There we go. Good job. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. Go ahead, return the rods to center. Return the rods to center, please. Thank you. Now, can you guys hear me on the live stream? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Are you over the age of 50? Cross the rods for yes. Okay. Are you younger than 50? Cross the rods for yes. Wow. There you go. Oh, nice. Thank you so much for answering. So you're under 50. Can you return the rods to center, please? Please return the rods. Return the rods to center, please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're under 50. Are you younger than 20? Are you younger than 20 years old? Cross the rods for yes if you're under 20. Okay. Can you, if you're in your 20s, can you cross the rods and let us know if you're in the 20s? I'm stuttering. Okay, guys. Wow. Thank you so much for that. So you are in your 20s. Thank you. You can uncross the rods. Return the rods to center, please. Okay. All right. So yes, loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. Okay. So you're a female in the 20s. Did you live on this property that I'm standing near? Cross the rods for yes. Okay. Did you have an accident on the highway? Was you involved in an accident on the highway? Cross the rods for yes. Leave them apart for no. Okay, so you were involved in an accident on the highway. Okay, return the rods to center. Return the rods to center. Thank you. Okay, so you were in an accident on the highway. Were you a local? Did you live in this area? Cross the rods for yes. Let us know. Cross the rods for yes. Okay, so are you from another state? Cross the rods from yes. Oh, wow. So you're from another state. Oh, wow. Thank you for that. Thank you for communicating with me. Okay, please return the rods to center. Please return the rods. Thank you so much. Okay, so you're 20 years old. You were female. You were in an accident on the highway. You're from another state. Okay, thank you for that. Did you want to pass on a message? Do you need help? Cross the rods if you need help. No? Did you want to pass a message to your relatives? Cross the rods for yes. Oh, wow. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you. You can uncross the rods, please. Thank you. Uncross the rods, please. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Okay, so now I'm not sure how to pass on a message, but folks, if you're watching out there, if you know a female that was in her 20s that passed away on the interstate around in Bristol, where am I? Bristol, Virginia. Bristol, Virginia, around exit 5, maybe in that area. If you know somebody, just know that they want to pass on a message. Is it a let me ask you, I'm sorry, can I ask you, is it a positive message? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, it's a positive message. Some people are angry, but apparently they want to pass on a message. So usually a positive message means they want to pass on. You can return the rods to center. Thank you. So usually a positive message means that they want to mean that they miss somebody or they love somebody and they just want to pass that on. So guys, again, it's probably impossible to narrow down who it is. We may have to research this section of highway. On the accident on the highway, was it nearby? Was it near this location? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, yeah. So they're saying it is near this location. Ooh, and I just got the chills. Thank you for that. You can uncross the rods. It's hot outside and I got the chills, guys. Oh my God. Wow. Can you guys believe this communication we're getting? This is amazing. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you so much. I'm not sure if I want to ask this. Are you nearby? Are you standing near me? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, thank you for scaring me a little, but that's okay. Uncross the rods. Uncross, return the rods to center. Thank you. Okay, so using the rods, can you use both rods? Can you point to me where you're standing? Okay, thank you for that. So they're kind of behind me. It didn't point toward the highway, but that doesn't mean anything. It pointed over my shoulder over here. Was you with somebody else when you were killed? Cross the rods for yes. Keep them apart for no, or you can push them apart for no. Okay, so it seems like they were by themselves. Wow. Was another vehicle involved? Was there another vehicle involved? Cross the rods for yes. So I want to thank you for communicating with us. I want to thank you guys for communicating with us, for sure. Or thank you to the female spirit that passed away. If you want to tell me thank you for the communication, just cross the rods for us to let people know. Thank you. Thank you so much. So cool. Thank you. Thank you so much for communicating with us. You can return the rods to center. Thank you so much. Are you able to go to your loved ones, your relatives? Are you able to go see them? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, guys, I don't think she can go visit her family. She might be trapped here. Now I asked this earlier, but do you need help? I know we're going to pass the message on. We're going to try to see who you are. Do you need help? Are you trying to cross over? Cross the rods for yes. She's just, I guess, trying to get a message to her family, and a positive message. So that's really cool. It really is. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I want to thank you for communicating with us again. Thank you so much. I'm gonna take a break. The energy's really going through my hands right now. So, but yeah, we'll open the session back up here in a second. Thank you so much. Whew. So that was truly amazing that we made contact with apparently a female in her 20s, single car accident, it seems like, or maybe she was struck, by a vehicle. We didn't really ask, I guess, specifically, but there was no other vehicle involved. She's from out of state. So again, we'll try to do some research for this area, and maybe we'll do a follow-up with you guys later on. Man, I need a haircut. It is a little heartbreaking. It is, honey. But at the same time, I think it's good that we're able to try to get some messages out, and maybe we can find a family, and it's always hard to approach a family like that and say, hey, listen, I know this is going to sound crazy, but maybe they can watch the video and maybe this can bring them some comfort. Really, and a lot of people, sometimes they need that comfort. We've been able to deliver a few messages already. You know, my wife's grandma, you know, she wanted to pass on some info. And then the Eaton house, you know, we had a spirit that passed on a message to the family. And so that's really cool whenever we get a chance to do those things. So this is where, this is over my shoulder. Okay. So if you guys want to see, it kind of drops off. See that's about, you know, 15, 20 feet down. And so this is what's over my shoulder right now. If you guys were wondering what was behind me. So if she's here, she's somewhere nearby. If she's still around. Of course, I'd probably freak out if she was in my back seat. I'm just telling you. She feels pretty strong, is what Terry Lynn said. And thank you guys so much for all the likes and love. Don't think I'm not seeing it. I do keep seeing it, guys. Thank you so much for all of that. I'm gonna set you guys back on here, since this has like been the best little, I know it's a little crooked, but that's because I got you guys hanging on my side view mirror. So, all right, bear with me. Now that we just did the dowsing rods, and we may do some more. I thought I just heard a female. Did you just call for me? Did you say my name? It's hard for me to hear with the traffic nearby, guys. But I swear I just heard a female to right here, which is my right. All right, let me go get the spirit box. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So I've got the S box tonight, because we have the SB7, SB11, and the S box, and I grabbed the S box tonight. Is that too loud, guys? Okay. Yeah, if there's a female present, did you want to communicate with us? Can you make the meter light up? You want to make the meter light up instead? Can you tell us your name? Go ahead and use this device right here and tell us your name. Ray? Did she just say Ray, guys? Did you say your name was Ray? We might have, guys, we might have to do the playback to catch some of the spirit box. It's hard for me to hear it. But if you guys hear certain things, let me know in the comments. Okay, so are you the female? Are you the female we were just talking to? Is there something else you'd like to tell us?
So manufacturer. Weekend job by
Okay, use this to communicate with us and let us know if you have a message. If you get close to this device here with the lights, this meter, if you touch it, it will light up for me, okay? It'll also probably give me the chills on my shoulders. So if you want to light up this meter, you can always come up and light up this meter, okay? But if not, you can also use this right here as a message. Now, I have heard some things. We're listening to your message. Go ahead and let us know. Hi, Paul. Is there something you want to tell us? Did you get into an accident here? Is this another spirit? It's possible, Sandra. She may have said she fell asleep. Let's see if we can confirm that. Can you tell us, did you fall asleep? Also, if you want, you can light up this meter for yes, or you can tell us through the box. Did you fall asleep at the wheel? Are you still there? If you're still there, can you light up this meter a little bit? Can you make this lighter? Can you make this meter change colors? Okay. Okay, so I turned off the spirit box. We got a lot in there. I'm sure we'll have to go through on the replay, guys, and we'll have to listen for some responses, because I kept hearing, and I know you guys did too, there was some female responses in there. I just couldn't quite capture what it said. And the meter was lighting up earlier when there was more female responses. When I kind of had it over here, it was lighting up a little bit. I saw that. So, and then it's kind of gone dead. So I think she's still around, because I'm still getting some chills a little bit. So I think she's still around. We may need to break out the dowsing rods again and see if maybe that's how she wants to communicate. So let's do that. Let me go grab the dowsing rods. I'll be right back. All right, guys. So we got the dowsing rods back again. Let me focus here. Can you guys see both dowsing rods? Do I need to adjust a little? Is the spirit we were just communicating, is the female we were just communicating with, are you still with us? Cross the rods for yes. I feel like there's a spirit nearby. Is there a different spirit? Are you a new spirit that hasn't talked to us yet? Would you like to communicate? Cross the rods for yes. Leave them apart if you don't want to communicate. Is there a male present that would like to communicate? Cross the rods for yes. Is there a female present that would like to communicate? Cross the rods for yes. Is there a non-binary person that doesn't gender identify want to communicate? I don't know. I'm trying. Cross the rods for yes. A child? Is there a child spirit? Is there a child that would like to communicate? Cross the rods for yes. Are there any spirits near me? Cross the rods for yes. All right, well, we're not really getting any communication on that. I mean, we had that really good communication. You know, we had that. If you weren't here earlier, guys, when we did the first dowsing rod session, we made contact with a female in her 20s that was killed on the highway in a single car accident and wanted to pass a message to a loved one, and she was from out of state. So we got some parameters. We'll have to see if there's anybody, and we will. Terry Lynn is really good at research. We'll follow up. If we find out anything, guys, if there was a female that did tragically die right here on this highway, this section of highway, and it matches everything, we'll let you know. We'll let you know if we find out, and we'll do the follow-up on Facebook, maybe even YouTube. It may turn into a YouTube video, depending on. But I was getting the chills. I'm not getting them so much now, so I don't know if there's any spirits right now that want to communicate. I'm kind of looking around to see, but we'll try one more dowsing rod session again. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna focus, guys. Hold on, because it's good to get your energy straight. Is there a spirit that would like to communicate? Let us know by crossing the rods. Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Please return the rods to center, please. Please return the rods to center. All the way. Thank you. Are you a male? Cross the rods for yes. If you're a male spirit, cross the rods for yes. Or you can push them apart for no. It's a big, strong no. They're definitely not a male. Look at that. Look at that, guys. They're pushing the rods apart. Remember, I always have them tilted down a little bit. Thank you for that. We know you're a female. You can return the rods to center. Thank you. Return the rods to center, please. Wow. Okay. So you definitely are a female. Are you the same female we were talking to earlier? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, guys. So she was definitely let us know it was her again. So thank you for that. Thank you. You can cross the rods or return the rods to center, please. Thank you so much. You can Return the center. Thank you. Okay, so people that are watching this, they wanted to know, did you fall asleep? Did you fall asleep while driving? Is that how you died? Did you fall asleep? Cross the rods for yes. Okay. Okay. And I know this is a sensitive subject, so I really thank you talking to us. Was you drinking alcohol? Was you drinking any alcohol while you were driving or before you drove? Cross the rods for yes. Okay. It looks like a little bit of hesitation. It's okay. It's okay. You can let us know. Was you drinking and driving? Okay, it's okay. Was it due to weather? Was there something with the rain or snow that caused you to wreck? Cross the rods for yes. Okay. So it looks like your accident was because of weather, guys. Okay, thank you so much. You can uncross the rods. You can uncross the rods, straighten them out, please. Thank you so much for letting all of us know. Your message is coming through. We're listening to you, and we're all trying to, and we're all praying for you. We all sympathize with what happened to you. Okay, so we just want. I've got people on the chat now. Did you what I don't it's hard to ask time questions, guys, because a lot of spirits don't always know when they were in an accident because time is different usually. I've noticed it over the years, so it's kind of hard to narrow it down as far as a time frame. But we know it was a single car accident. Obviously, she must have lost control. Did you lose control because of the weather? Is that what it was? Yeah. So thank you for that. So she lost control, obviously wrecked, and tragically was probably killed. Thank you. Thank you for returning the rods to center. So we know that you lost control. You wrecked your vehicle. You have family out of state, or does your family live nearby? Is your family local? No. Is your family back home where you're from, in the state that you're from? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, so her family is located back where she's from, out of state. Uncross the rods. Thank you. I'm gonna step forward for a second. One of the better communications I've seen. Thank you, Bob. Maybe a seizure or heart attack. Yeah, ask in decades. 80s, 90s. She has already contracted her, or has she already contacted her life family? Okay. So, but now we did ask earlier, Bob, that if she was stuck here, basically, like that she couldn't visit her family. So I don't think she contacted him. Was you able to make contact with your family at all while you? Was you able to make contact with your family at all? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, so yeah, she hasn't been able to contact her family apparently. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you time. Okay, when you had your accident, was it in the 1980s? Cross the rods for yes. Was your accident during the 1990s? Cross the rods for yes. Was your accident from 2000 to 2010 in that decade, in the early 2000s? Cross the rods for yes. Was your accident after 2010? Cross the rods for yes. Okay, guys, so apparently, thank you for the communication. Return the rods to center. Thank you for that. Was it after 2015? Cross the rods for yes. Was it 2010? Cross the rods for yes. Was it 2011? Cross the rods for yes. 2012? 2013? 2014? Cross the rods. Was it 2015? Oh, wow. Okay, so guys, it looks like the year was 2015. Thank you for that. You can uncross the rods. Uncross the rods. Thank you so much for that, for letting us know. Okay, and I know this is a lot of questions, so I really want to thank you for communicating with us tonight so far. Was it in the was it in the early part of the year, like the winter? Was it in the spring? Was it in the summer? Cross the rods for yes. Was it in the fall? Cross the rods for yes. All right, guys, so fall of 2015. All right, uncross the rods, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, guys, I think the energy's falling. I know your energy's probably getting weak here. You're very strong, though. All right, guys. So she was in her 20s, fall of 2015, single car, lost control in the weather in this area. She's from out of state. Her family is out of state. Was you going north? Was you going north on the highway? Cross the rods for yes. Was you going south on the highway? Wow, so she was southbound, guys. Now I don't know. Okay, straighten the rods out, please. Thank you. Thank you. Was you going home? Was you going in the direction of your home? Cross the rods for yes. So you were going away from your home, like you were driving the opposite direction of your home, correct? Cross the rods for yes. Wow. Okay, guys, so she was going southbound, which is away from her home. So, okay, thank you. Uncross the rods, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for communicating with us. Are you standing by me? Are you standing near me again? Cross the rods for yes. Yeah, she's near me. Thank you. You can uncross the rods, please. Okay. Did you want to use both rods and point and show me where you're at? Okay, straighten the rods, please. You can return them back to center, please. Turn the rods to center, please. Thank you for that. Now, guys, just to let you know, I didn't see anybody when I looked over. I didn't see anybody, but still, that's crazy, huh? Guys, the energy from these makes your fingers feel like they're falling asleep. It's crazy. But I definitely want to thank you again. You've given us a tremendous amount of information. I hope we can track you down, and I really hope we can track your family down. I really do. Were you, by any chance, was you in, are you from West Virginia? Cross the rods for yes. Ohio? Are you from Ohio? Cross the rods from New York? Are you from New York? Cross the rods for yes. Are you from Pennsylvania? Okay, are you still with me? Are you still near me? Cross the rods for yes. Are you still, are you still able to communicate? Cross the rods for yes. All right, guys, I lost communication. I lost the energy too. She's gone for now. Yeah, there's nothing. Wow, guys, holy crap. So to kind of recap, out of all the questions that we asked, we found that, just to recap everything, I'm trying to keep all this straight. Maybe you guys in chat can also let me know. But it was a 20-year-old female, out of state. She was going southbound. There was weather. She lost control. Obviously, she died. She has family from where she is. They're not local. And she did want to pass a positive message to them. And she has not been able to go visit them. What else? Are we missing any other details? So there's a lot of details that we just got from this. It happened, and it happened in the, what'd she say, fall? Was it the fall time? So in the fall, she was traveling southbound, all that. So yeah, we got a lot of info. So if we actually find somebody that matches all that info, that will be nuts. I just heard like, hello? I just heard metal. Like, guys, remember when I went on the property earlier? Remember there was like a shed back there? Like it had a boat and like an old abandoned shed? Like a work shed or workshop? I just heard loud metal clang, like almost like sheet metal smacking, like something smacked sheet metal. I mean, I know it may not be paranormal, but obviously when we got all this going on tonight, you know, it'll freak you out a little bit. So there's that shed back there where I just heard the noise. Here's where she was pointing to when she was telling me, I'm gonna walk over here. So this is where I was standing during so I was facing you guys. See, I had you guys right here on my side view mirror. And so when she pointed, I turned, and that's where she pointed. So she was either right next to me in front of this gate or right behind the gate, because then it drops off down there. So the side that I'm on is northbound. I'm actually on the northbound side. So I don't think she, and on the other side is like a house, and there is some places there, but anyways, but there you go, guys. I just wanted to show you the property I'm at. So we had 3 sessions. We did a spirit box session. We used the K2 meter. We had 3 dowsing rod sessions. 2 of them was the same spirit. And it was funny because that third time or whatever, when she talked to us for the second time, it was funny because it was almost like when we asked if it was a male and female again, it's almost like she was like, hello, I told you I was a female, and she pushed the rods apart. So that was like the hilarious thing, and she was just like very strong, no, I'm a female. So that was really cool of her. But hopefully we can get her some help. She didn't want help crossing over. So first of all, guys, I want to say I really, really hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session. It was really awesome. If you got to witness it live, and Bob, you got to come in and got to see some of it live, I'm really happy you got to see that part of it. Guys, if you missed it, if you're just now joining us or whatever, go back and watch it again, because I'm telling you, it was an amazing session. I hope we can find whoever this girl is, whoever this woman is. I swear if something comes up behind me and hits this gate, I'm going to piss myself. But guys, thank you so much for enjoying this live experience with me. I hope you guys like it. I will do more of these for you. I'll do more videos for you. I will do and be your paranormal. You can live vicariously through me, and I'll do your paranormal adventures for you. But please like, share, subscribe. Guys, thank you so much. Terry Lynn said she's already on the research. So hopefully, oh yeah, and the year was 2015. I almost forgot that little detail. I'm sure she didn't. But guys, we'll let you know if there's any follow-up to this. If we can find somebody that matches that description and all that. Hey, now remember, it could be unidentified or something. I mean, they may not have identified the victim. Who knows? I don't know what we'll find, but guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all the likes and the loves you guys have been clicking on tonight. That's so awesome. You guys are so, I'm saying so much. You guys are so supportive. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much.